You to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Bam Adebayo.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. And for Miami, out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. And it's Hero in at the 1 spot. RJ, already this season, we have seen some upsets.
Yeah, early games, you often see some surprising outcomes. Lower-ranked teams defeats a contender. It creates a little bit of a buzz.
Now, here's Strus. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here's Hero. To the middle. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. In the corner, it's Mobley. Allen finds Strus. Mitchell against Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Over Adebayo. Mobley misses. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Bulls. Mobley against Adebayo. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Strus. Mitchell in the corner. Down low. There's Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
First one falls for him. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Both free throws good from Garland. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
The shot by Powell, no good. Now the Cavaliers with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And stolen by Wiggins. Kept alive. Adebayo uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they can breathe a little easier on their 4th shot. They finally hit the target.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now Powell, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Ware kicks to Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
First free throw is good. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on, but sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
And Hero drops them both. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Cleveland. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, there's the Heat. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Strus setting the screen for Garland. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Trailblazers. Powell against Mitchell. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Powell. Shoots the 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Wiggins kicks to Hero. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hero against Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. And slam dunk by Allen.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Miami leading by 5. Wiggins outside. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Garland. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wiggins. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Oh, get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 9-point game. Strus kicks to Mobley. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Hero. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Yep, it counts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Hero against Garland. Allen a screen on Hero. Garland, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Garland. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero. Adebayo's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Wiggins. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Allen. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Now, here's Mobley. It's a 10-point game. Clock at 6. Ball, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Jovic passes to Pau. Hero against Mitchell. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 6 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Now Mitchell, another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. Kicks it out to Allen. Mobley dishes the ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Stolen by Hero. Mitchell against Allen. And it's Mitchell missing. Now the Cavaliers with it. Down by 12. Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
The Heat have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
The Cavaliers trail by 10, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Nance comes in for Mobley. And Hunter subbed in for Max Strus. Now, here's Wade. Pass to Hunter. Wade sets the pick for Hunter. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Second, the Cavaliers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Miami leading by 8. Here's Rozier. Tries again. Fontecchio with it. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Mitchell. Ball with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Mitchell passes to Rozier. Here's Larson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Ball.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Hunter the screen. Pass to Wade. Jaquez with the steal. To the paint. Here's Larson. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Mitchell against Rozier. Mitchell passes to Hunter. Again, the Cavaliers score.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Rozier against Mitchell. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Over Ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Mitchell outside. Rozier up top. Back to Mitchell. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Miami leading by 8. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Fontecchio. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back over to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Here's Hackett. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Heat lead by 11. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Mitchell against Ball. Now, here's Hunter. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Shot on the wing, and it's good for 2. Wade's got his first bucket of the night. Miami leading by 9. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Fontecchio passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Wade feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Ball. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Hunter. 6 points for DeAndre Hunter. And here is Mitchell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Larson. Adebayo down low. Wade is covering. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nance outside. Wade has the open look. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat leading by 9. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. All the way. Donovan Mitchell.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now Hawkins. Mitchell outside. To the left side wing. Adebayo against Wade. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Cleveland also making some changes. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell, and it's Garland in for Dean Wade. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The Heat leading by 9. Mitchell with it. Still without a basket. Hero finds Adebayo. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. From 13. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Heat lead by 11. Here's Merrill. And here's Garland for 3. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland kicks to Nance. Inside. Kicks it out to Garland. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Hero. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Tyler Hero. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Miami?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's ball. After Tyler Hero's bucket, Garland, and the layup falls.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
The Heat leading by 13. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Merrill with the ball. He's covered by Hero. The baseline J. Garland, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Mitchell passes to Hero. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Garland. And Nance slams it in.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Fontecchio. Nance against Adebayo. Back to Fontecchio. And Garland has it in the corner. Oh, Hunter in position.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The Heat leading by 9. And here is Mitchell. Still yet to score. It's 2-on-1. The wide open look here for Garland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. 8-point game. Nance dishes to Hunter. Back to Nance. Nance a screen on Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Merrill. Rebound by Mitchell.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hero, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Crafty move to shake off the defender. Ball knew just what he was doing there.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Heat with some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Powell in for Davion Mitchell. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Max Strus is checked in for Ball. And it's Mitchell in for Sam Merrill. Now here's Powell. A 24-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here are the Heat now. Pass to Ware. Powell outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero finds Wiggins. shoots over Strus. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Mitchell wide open. They get it again. A kick out to Mobley. And a miss there on the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell the pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware, guarded by Garland. Ware, good. Ware's got his first 2 points.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Allen outside. Back to Garland. Releases from 15. Miami grabs the miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Powell, that's good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell outside. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley looking it over. On the wing, Mitchell. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Shots good by Hero.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mobley a screen on Powell. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Ware in the corner. Pass to Hero. Powell sets a screen for Hero. Fires the 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He got it up, and he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so that's the end of the first half. Miami ahead, leading by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
Glad you're joining us for halftime. And fellas, how about Bam Adebayo getting it done to start the game?
When you have a big man like Adebayo, who's not only strong at the rim, but can handle the basketball like a guard and he can pass like one, it opens up the entire offense, guys.
And at times tonight, he has been the entire offense. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You know, for Miami, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Now, Hero. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Strus. And here is Garland. Here's Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Miami leading by 7. Here's Hero. Buries it down low. Hero's got 15 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Garland against Hero. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
This is the definition of forceman. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. And Wiggins throws it down.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Strus passes to Mobley. Allen surveying the D. Clock at 6. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Now Powell, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The triple from Mitchell.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Garland. And it's Ware in the corner. On the wing, Wiggins shoots over Strus. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Garland, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Mitchell passes to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Back to Mobley. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Mitchell, he's checked in for Wiggins. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. Bam Adebayo, 3rd.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
The Heat leading by 10. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Kevin?
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Powell, the pass to Hero. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Garland with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Garland with the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Mitchell passes to Hero. No good on the three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Mobley against Adebayo. Where? And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Shot clock at 2. Garland, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Powell against Allen. Mitchell kicks to Powell. Adebayo with the screen on Allen. It's Powell with the drive.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Garland finds Strus. In the corner, it's Hunter. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And that's 10 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Miami leading by 9. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley against Adebayo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Garland. 4-on-3 break. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
For Miami, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Ware. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Garland against Mitchell. Allen dishes to Hunter. Back to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Garland. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Max Strus. Miami leading by 4. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Andrew Wiggins. Allie?
Hey guys, Miami's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Larry Nance is checked in for Allen.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Off target with his 3. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Hunter. Back to Ball. Here is Nance. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Miami leading by 5. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside, Ball. Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Powell feeling it out a bit. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Ball, the pass to Wade. Pass to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Adebayo. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Adebayo. Averaging around 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Jaquez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Now, here's Hunter. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. To end the cold streak. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Wade. And here is Hunter. Guarded by Powell. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat leading by 12. Here's Hero. Makes it off the glass. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are just killing them
on the interior.
Hunter against Powell. Nance a screen on Powell. Wade for three. Knocks down the three ball. Wade's got 5.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Fontecchio. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat leading by 9. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. With the step back, here's Ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Fontecchio. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball kicks to Hunter. Nance passes to Bryant. Now Hunter. He's covered by Fontecchio. And that one drops for him.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The Heat shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10, and Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Miami leading by 8. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. Out in his own on the break. Here's Tyson. Finished off the break.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Pass to Jaquez. Sinks that one from the post. And the Heat lead by 8.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Heroes checked in for Miami. And Cleveland also making a change. Wade's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Ball. Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance sets a screen for Hunter. 5 to shoot. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Nance.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Mitchell. Pass to Larson. Now Adebayo. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Larson, no good.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
A clear look for Ball. No good off the front iron. The Heat leading by 6. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. And here is Hero. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Adebayo with a screen on Wade. Mitchell against Wade. Miami no good on that time either.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Hunter, no one around him. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Larson, covered by Nance. Here's Fontecchio, and the 3-ball is good. Fontecchio's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nothing more frustrating than to have to guard a guy like him when he is on.
Ball, the pass to Wade. Wade sets the pick for Hunter. Wade dishes to Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, oh, he'll make you pay.
And the first one at the line is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in, and then for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Garland in for Lonzo Ball. Now, Hero. Powell outside. Back to Hero. It's good. Hero's got 22 points.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Adebayo passes to Larson. Hero on the wing. Allen defending. For 3. And it's Fontecchio missing. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Fontecchio. And finished off by Fontecchio.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 11. Powell with the steal. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now, here's Hunter. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Garland against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Offline from the top of the key.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Mobley against Adebayo. Mobley kicks to Strus. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Step back shot. Drained for 2 points. Garland's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Heat leading by 9. Hero with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Hero. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Garland's got 19 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Powell outside. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 25.
Exceptional shooter across the floor. Adebayo has a huge presence with the ball.
Garland looking it over. Back to Allen. Pass to Garland. Shoots over Hero. Rebound by the Heat. Now Ware. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. The shot by Powell, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for Jared Allen.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
The Heat leading by 9. Powell outside. Hero with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Mobley there for the rebound. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
First free throw is good.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And Adebayo drops them both. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. Mobley, and the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Miami's on a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Ware. Nice use of the glass on the finish. It's Garland. Here's Mobley. 18 feet out. Count it.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Hero attacking. Now Powell. From outside, buries the deep ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And here is Garland. After Tyler Hero hitting the three. Outside Mobley, another chance. That shot no good. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Mitchell's checked in for Hero. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Powell against Mitchell. And the layup is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Strus. Mitchell looking it over. From deep. Mobley. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Bam Adebayo.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Now Powell, after the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. 6 to shoot, puts up the 3. Cleared away by Mitchell. And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.